Oh, whoops, the microphone is live. Hey, I'm back. I'm back doing some silver. Do the intro again. That was terrible. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, or good night. I am Alice Fern, and you're watching my channel, where we're doing a TNP Silver 89 matchup between Ashley and Caleb. I hope everyone here is having a this video. I hope it's a good one. I did the intro very wrong. And as a group, we're going to accept it, and we're going to accept the fact that I'm running on a very little amount of sleep. Agreed? Agreed. Good. Currently, we're waiting on Ashley to go live. Thank you very much, Caleb. While that's happening, I'm going to do the spreadsheet stuff now, because it takes a while, and I always forget to do it. Oh, this... taking a while. Almost like... it's a big database. What's the relegation score? Good point. That's a good point. Hang on, this is a TNP. Oh my god, I can show the TNP standings. Hang on. Hang on. See, Silver 89. Get swept again, you might be cooked. You might be cooked. I'm having a look at this. Hang on. So, here are the standings for today's matchup here. We've got Ashley kind of middle of the pack. Pretty much, has played 8 of her matches. 2 of her sets, sorry. 2 of the sets were wins, 2 of the sets were losses. And also a very fun little 6-7 matches record. So -1 match record there, but, you know, we've got to have a funny number in there. It's got to be done. It's Tetris 6-7. I'm losing my mind. Has a 15% chance of promotion, 9% chance of relegation. We'll just have a look, because there will be a number here. We've also got Caleb in last place in the division, has played 4 of 8 of his sets. Has won a single set, lost 3 of them. Have a look. One conditional relegation. So you need 12 points. If you have fewer than 12 points, you'll be relegated. So it might not happen. You know, you're on 7 points. It can be done. You have to win at least 1 game. Hello, Furio. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Just gonna let this run through. I'm also gonna change Carly's country. Because, sorry, not Carly, Ashley's country, because Ashley is not from Espanol. She is from the United Kingdom, Great Britain, and Northern Ireland. There we go. Look at me go! I'm like a professional streamer. It's crazy. So let's launch this. Okay, so let's do introductions. She's not Spanish. No, she's not. She is English. Very British. Possibly more British than I am. Who knows? On the left-hand side, we've got Ashley from a DAS player hailing from the United Kingdom. Has a personal best of 758,000. Has a win-loss record of 56-53. Last 5 matches, win-loss, win-loss, loss. Debuted all the way back in September of 2025. I think that's September. 9 months? Yeah. Of 2025 with a 0-3 loss against Gilded Lizard. That was a TNP bronze all the way back in season 83. On the right-hand side, we've got Caleb, a hyper-tapper hailing from the United States of America, has a personal best of 532,000 points. Has a win-loss record of win-loss, win-loss-loss. Debuted back in November of 2025. That was CTM Community Tier 2, November 2025, Round 1, which was a loss 0-3. These players have never faced off against each other before. However, Ashley is heavily favored to win 70% according to the ELO. And we still in CT2? Hell yeah. Let's roll a seed. Should have done this earlier, but I'm getting back into it, you know? Your seed for this matchup will be 6-4 Charlie 029. Never tell me the odds. I'm sorry, it's what I do. This is my job. What's been happening there in the chat? Let's say hello to everyone. So hello to Caleb. And I'm Irish, thank you very much for the raid. 22. Perfect timing because this will be 2 sets, best of 5. How was your stream, Layla? How are you doing? Also, hello to Caleb, Ashley, Hirio, Carly, and everyone from Layla's stream. Ashley has first level select and she's going to pick level 18. Both players on the same seed. Both players ready. Let's just get this going. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Why is one of the scores much smaller than the other? Oh god, you're right. I have no idea. Let's see. 34, 54. If I can just fix it like this. Oh, and it's put it in the middle. God damn it. Yeah. I did that, and then it put it in the middle. It's also still not correct for some reason. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have no idea why that happened. It's not like that on Windows. Well, this is macOS, where everything is broken. It's just so lopsided. I can't deal with it. Ah! Okay, hang on. Here's what I'll do. Common macOS L. You are so true. It's still wrong. Okay, we're like, okay. As a collective, we are going to ignore that. And I am going to promise to fix it after this stream. Because I don't know what's going on here. And I can't spend any more time dealing with this. Hello, Sebi saying common macOS L. Hell yeah. So true. Let's do a score update. We've got Ashley at 134,000 points at lines 44. Caleb, 154 at lines 44. Caleb actually taking a little bit of an early lead here. Was in a situation, but got out of it quicker than Ashley could, although is back in another situation, and Ashley is back clean, so Ashley could take this lead right back if the pieces work out for her. Let's see what happens. Caleb is now close to being clean, would love an L piece. Covers the L hole with a square, but is now set up for the dirty Tetris. Going a little bit aggressive, but it could work out. Ashley has taken the slight lead here, and Caleb's board is starting to fall apart a little tiny bit. Although the well is back open, and it's closed again right as the long bar arrives. This slow down in pace is giving Ashley the opportunity to extend her lead even further. We're past 70 lines. We've got Ashley at 239,000 points, Caleb at 205. Column 8 Vitz, who does that? Caleb. Caleb does that. And that's why we love him. We get really good moves, and Caleb is clean and gets a center wall Tetris as a reward. We can all have a center well Tetris. Alish 38. Ashley 38 too, that's who. I missed that Vitz. Okay. It's now truly coming down with rain outside, which is lovely. I hope everyone in Europe has been enjoying the fact that it's no longer a bajillion degrees all day, every day. Well, they call it a heat wave. I think it's just summer. I think that's just what summer looks like now. But I hope everyone's enjoying a little bit of rain, a little bit of cold air. It's needed. I was dying. Players neck and neck currently. 343 for Ashley, 345 for Caleb. So Caleb's brought this game back. We are past the Joey Parker turn of 100 lines. A little bit of a misdrop of that square piece for Caleb. He's going to try and get a square tuck. Gets it. It's going to stay alive for a little bit longer. See what these players can do in 19 if indeed they get there. Ashley set up for a very daring dirty left roll Tetris, but just burns it back down. Personally, I think the Brits just need to get better AC units. We do. We just, like, I don't know, like, if this is the new normal, everyone needs AC. Like, I understand that they're bad. I've had this argument a couple of times. I said, like, hey, we need AC in the UK because this is how summer's going to be, and, like, I would prefer not to broil, you know? And they go, but bad for the environment. And it's like, I don't care anymore. Like, it's not the individual's responsibility to combat the effects of climate change when those effects were brought on by multinational corporations who give zero shits and contribute the most to pollution, you know? Like, it's not our job. Anyway, let's talk about Tetris. Ashley's transitioned, currently at 424. Caleb at 452. Caleb's board in a little bit of trouble. Misshift of the T-piece, and that's going to be it for Caleb at 452. Giving Ashley... Oh, wait, no. Ashley's got a chase down. Got to get to 453. Oh, no. Ashley is good with 452, 842. And we'll take game number 1. The environment is already fucked. AC to survive the summer won't hurt. It's a flex game from both players. Yeah, like, okay, again, this is silver. I need to be so clear that we are watching a silver match happening right now. Okay? You know? This ain't bronze. This ain't gold. This ain't, you know, one of the lower CTL divs. This is silver. And players are getting to the 19 transition. Like, currently, Ashley's just playing on 19 like it's home for her, you know? She will eventually top out. This is a terrifying div. I've been saying silver is the scariest division in all of it, you know? Gold is easier. I mean, when I start my run of games on Monday, I'm in danger. I got to double max out in gold once. That's fucked up. You've got to know that that's messed up, right? 75CO29. Okay, both players on the same seat. Both players ready, so let's get them counted down for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I was a little bit overzealous with the counting. I went a little bit too fast. I'm going to run my usual spiel while these players get started. Oh, hang on. Oh, no clone triss. Unfortunate. But it's fine. I'm going to run my usual spiel. I do this for fun. This is a hobby. I love it so much. I love restreaming. I love commentating. I love the whole experience. It is so much fun. And I hope you guys enjoy what I do too. However, I'm chronically unemployed. Just today, I passed 100 applications. And I've gotten 3 responses, none of which were invitations to interviews. So I need to find a way to make some money. So, subscriptions if you want to not get ads, bits if you have any spare, or if you agree with me when I say that Jeff Bezos has enough money. You can give direct to me at kofi.com/AliceFirm, where all of the money goes directly to me, rather than lining the pockets of one of the corporate bigwigs I was talking about, of the leaders of the multinational. You said if you want to not get ads, just as I got the entered your stream ad. Yep. See, this is it. Like, I understand if people want to subscribe, but also, I don't know. I can't recommend it. It's nice for me, but you've got to know that a lot of the money is not going to me. In fact, I think it's 50-50. Like, 50% of the money goes towards Bezos, and the other 50 goes towards me. And it's like, okay, sure. And also, obviously, if you cannot afford it, do not do it. If you don't want to do it, also don't do it. I'll be fine. Caleb, in some trouble, needs to get a longbar over right, and it's just not gonna happen. Caleb's gonna top out at 109, so Ashley, you've got to chase down 110. Which you can do just by burning. Furio saying, come on, be fair, bold head wax, plus wives cost dollars. Yeah. I mean, I understand that, which is my point of, like, if you can't afford it, if you don't want to afford it, don't do it. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to hold you against that. Yeah. Again, like, I do this for fun. And, like, I'm fine. I'm not going to starve. Ashley is good for game number 2, putting her on set points, setting her up for the sweep. Caleb really wanting that one game to avoid relegation. It's going to take a little walk, clear his head. Totally fair and good. Look, I promise, I don't mean to go on, like, big political rants. They just happen. You need to understand this. They just happen. I'm holding myself back. Caleb went on a walk for the sunglasses. Sunglasses obviously going to help him out with the just the cool factor, you know? The aura. The aura is going to freak out Ashley and just she's going to early top. It's going to be over. Caleb's going to get the reverse sweep. But let's see what happens. This is game number 3. It's set point for Ashley. Let's get it counted down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players getting started. Immediate divergence in how they play this. Love on Ashley is FUKT now. I have no idea what that means. What does that mean? Furio, help me out here. Is this inside joke, or is this culture that I'm not privy to? Like, what's happening? Ashley having to pass up on a Tetris because had a little bit of a weird board state, but eventually gets a Tetris. Players currently neck and neck, 33 to 38. Caleb with a slight advantage. Caleb's board looking a little bit spicy. Needs to burn this down. Once again, Ashley is on match point, so Caleb cannot afford to be making too early top here if he wants to stay in this set. If you can't pay money, then stick around and watch the stream. There's ad revenue anyway. I've gotten at least a dozen gift subs from just watching Tetris live streams for a year. Fabulous UK Tetris, says Hepta. Also, hello, Hepta. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. I hope it's a good one. And yeah, absolutely. Like, stick around. Because ad revenue does exist. I do not run auto ads, but I do run ads between sets. So it's a very good way to support me is to simply watch, you know, engage, chat, all of that fun stuff, because it makes the algorithm lords that we all have to pray to and send blood sacrifices to, makes it happy. Both players in a little bit of a sticky situation. It's looking like a suffer game for both players. Ashley set up for the dirty Cinema Tetris, but unfortunately the long bar just doesn't arrive in time. Caleb's board looking a little bit out of control here. Is gonna need a long bar now. Oh, it's gonna hang it on the right-hand side. And it's over for Caleb for this set. Ashley is good for game number 3 and the set. We're gonna get it reset, but I'm gonna give Ashley her 3rd point anyway while I write this down in my little notebook. The first game sucked all the Tetris out of me. This is my 3rd sweep in a row. Do you need to take a break? Well, okay. Everyone take a break anyway. We'll be back in like a minute. Okay, I have re-rolled the seed, so if you would like a different seed, you are welcome to have it. The new seed will be Beta 003. Also, we're back! We're back! I hope I timed that well. I've entered the new one now. Hell yeah, okay. Well, we're going for the new seed then. So Caleb will have first level select for this set. Players on the same seed. And yes, I will stretch. As per your request, Mathmaster 13. Stretching for me involves like holding the back of my chair and then kind of pulling my body up. It's great fun. Both players ready for game number 1 of set 2, so let's get them going down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The issue with 2 sets, and this is why, one of the reasons why I am a massive just do a single set defender. I've now got nothing to say. Like, there's nothing interesting that I can say about these players anymore. Like, we both know who they are now. And so as a caster, I don't know. I've got nothing to say anymore, apart from, okay. So every now and again, I bring up a topic for discussion for the chat to just, like, have a laugh at. I guess, let's do food sins. What is your food hot take? I will draw from this well until it's completely dry. My food hot take is that Hawaiian pizza is actually amazing. The issue with Hawaiian pizza isn't the pineapple, it's the fact that it's cheap ham and not like proper bacon or another salty meat, you know? I've got to try, one of these days I've got to try pineapple and pepperoni. I feel like that would be really good. Cheese fucking sucks. I need you to explain yourself right now. What do you mean by this? Let's talk about the game, though. We've got Ashley at 102, clean board. Caleb, 79, kind of messy board, is set up for the dirty Cinnamon Tetris. Has a little bit of an unfortunate left side. Is going to get that dirty Cinnamon Tetris. Now start to try and dig this out, but unfortunately the piece sequence just isn't being very conducive to digging this situation out. Needs something for the left, gets the 5-tap over. Oh, and the board is starting to settle down. But unfortunate, the J-piece hang on the right, and the hang of the longbow is just going to spell the end for Caleb's game there. That is going to be game number 1 to Ashley, as Caleb tops out at 108. Ashley currently at 174. Got saying pineapple and onion. So I need to be clear. I'm not in the habit of, you know, being mean about people's tastes in food. That's messed up. Both players on the same seed. Both players ready. Let's get them going for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm autistic and I hate cheese almost universally. Melted cheese is the worst offender. I hate the taste, I hate the texture. I hate cheese except in very specific circumstances. You know what? I think that's fair enough. Pineapple jalapeno. Okay, I'm imagining that. Like, my initial reaction to pineapple jalapeno was, no, I hate that. That sounds awful. And then I thought about it for a second, and I was like, hang on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That sounds like it could work. You know? Sure, I'll take it. My biggest concern would be the flavor of the pepper. It's certainly an interesting combination, and I wonder if pineapple and olive. That pizza slaps. I know it's a joke in Deadpool, but pineapple and olive slaps so hard, right? My homework to you pizza lovers is to order a pineapple and olive pizza because it's fantastic. Let's talk about the game. Ashley currently 103, Caleb 81. Ashley with a little bit of a situation, got a couple of burns that need to be done. Caleb also in a situation, also has a couple of burns that need to be completed, but Caleb is a little bit higher. managing to get this down. Tetris ready once again, just needs the longbar. Unfortunately, the longbar's not coming and has a couple of dependencies that need to be filled. Longbar comes, but it's one piece too late. And finally, next slide, please. There we go. Gets a Tetris 112 for Caleb. Gonna take the lead. Ashley still in this dig. Throw some onions on... Why not? Now, okay, Gert. This isn't going to change my how disgusting that is level, but are the onions cooked or are they raw? Because it's a very different situation when you're talking crispy onions versus like straight raw onions that you're going to throw in a pizza oven for 5 minutes because that's how long it takes to cook a pizza in a proper pizza oven. And I want a pizza now. Too bad it's like 9:30 and the pizza places are closed. Caramelized? Yeah. Caramelized, but like I'm talking real crispy onion, you know? Like, pretty much dehydrated. It's got, like, a little bit of a crunch in there. I feel like that could work quite nicely. Dang, y'all close early. It's less a question... Okay, so they'll be open, but also, if I'm doing that, I'm asking a delivery guy to deliver a pizza to this place, and it takes, like, 40 minutes for them to get here. In the dark, in the rain. I'll ask them to do that. That's messed up. Because then they've got to get home, you know, and delivery guys, they have families. I'm not going to do that. If they're sliced thin enough, 5 minutes should be enough. Yeah, but like... I don't know. I really don't like raw onion. Actually, in a little bit of a situation, had a pretty nice board, but an unfortunate piece sequence has... caused a couple of holes to form in her stack. Needs to get something overright, but can't do it because of DAS, and is going to top out at 231,000 points, giving Caleb the 1 point that he needs to avoid relegation. Because he is currently at 266, so Caleb, you're good. What you needed to win a set? Oh, you might need to. I'm not sure. Sorry, this level point is, yeah, you need 12 points, so you kind of need to win this set. I'm sorry, that's my bad. Both players on the same seed. Both players are ready. Let's get them going for game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The set is now 1-1, turning this best of 5 into a best of 3, or as MathWiz would say, turning this best of 5 into a best of 5 where both players have won a singular game. God, I love that guy. So I love this stream. I love taking silver matches because they remind me of the good old days when I was in silver and now I'm in gold where it's cold and scary and it's actually kind of difficult. It's like silver, okay, silver, tricky, fine. It's awful, but also it's not gold. Like, I coasted through silver for a very long time because I really didn't want to get promoted. So I basically did all that I could to win just enough to stay like in silver, but not too much to get promoted. Ashley's board looking a little high, gets a nice safety burn and a Tetris. Caleb also getting a Tetris, so players neck and neck. 64 for Ashley, 80 for Caleb, 87 for Ashley. So Ashley leading by burned lines here. Also a couple of pushdown points. Nice vertical J-piece tuck there from Ashley. A just. So Ashley currently L or J dependent, gets the J piece and gets the well back open, ready for another Tetris. Caleb waiting on a Z piece, but it just doesn't come in time. Now long bar dependent. It's a long bar, unfortunately going to have to plug it. Gets a long bar a piece too late, and now is in a little bit of a down stack. With that J piece is now gonna get open. One more burn needed though. I'm so sorry, I misread that burn. And is now finally set up for a Tetris with that Aki bar. That little slowdown in pace has given Ashley the opportunity to start building a little bit of a lead. Currently, she is at 186. Caleb is at 162. We are at 55 lines. So we're approaching the halfway point here to the transition. If I were to guess, players looking at around a 400k transition, Ashley's a little bit stronger than Caleb's. But also, anything can happen. Players' paces can speed up, players' paces can slow down. And that's exactly what we've seen from Ashley. Her pace slowed down, and it gave Caleb the chance to catch up to her score and actually surpass it. Caleb currently at 237, Ashley at 226. Ashley currently stuck in a dig. Caleb also could be in a dig, but also could be building Dusty, and it looks like that's what he's going to do. Builds a long bar dependency, doesn't fill it, instead just takes the safety triple, and could be setting up now for a Centaur Tetris, and that is exactly what he's going to do, is set up, waiting on the long bar. There it is, boom, Tetris for Caleb. 273 for him right now. Ashley still in the throes of this dig, gets the L piece to get the well open and gets the Tetris. 266 for her, so staying just behind Caleb's score here. Caleb's still going for Sentinels, but the board's getting a little bit sticky. He's going to need to spend a little bit of time burning this out. Don't know what it is. I've been really struggling with getting words out when they're too quick. Caleb's board looking in a little bit of trouble, but same with Ashley. Oh, the hang of the long bar on the right-hand side is going to do her in, and Caleb's also out of juice, so Ashley tops out 268. Caleb tops out 300. Caleb is good for game number 3, putting him on set point. Okay, both players on the same seed. Both players ready for game number 4. So let's get them counted down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I don't know what that countdown was, but we're going to run with it, okay? Okay. Caleb on match point. Ashley wanting to force a decider here at game number 5. Let's see what happens here. Hydrate or dihydrate? I would prefer to hydrate. I've got a pink Monster Energy. I don't actually know what the flavor is. It is Pipeline Punch. Very tasty. Reminds me of college. I used to down energy drinks in college. I've gotten a little bit better recently. They are now a sometimes drink, and I know that I'm going to be restreaming late at night, so I need energy. Which is what they're for, rather than I'm going to drink like 5 of these in one day. Both players getting started early. Board looking a little bit spicy there for Ashley, but is going to get some good burns to bring this back down. Caleb's board looking a lot safer, a lot more traditional. Right, well, proper conservative values there from Caleb. That's what we did back in my day. We had right wells, and that was it, and we were happy about it. None of this left well business. None of this floating center well. You know, we didn't even have VITs. None of this. We get the liberals over here with, oh, just put the well wherever you want. It's disgusting. We need a return to traditional value. I can't do this. The bit's over, the bit's too old. And also it makes my voice hurt. Oh, God. Let's see. Ashley's board looks a little spicy. Did have it open, but now has gotten back into a little bit of a situation. It's getting a little bit high, a little bit uncomfortable for Das. Gets that Z piece over. Board is still climbing for Ashley, currently at 118. Caleb at 163. Oh, the hang of the J piece is going to be it for Ashley. And Caleb's going to be good at 162. Good for game number 4 and the match. No decider tonight. I'm sorry. Caleb, feel free to do a victory lap, my friend. Also, this means that you are safe, I think. Fair enough. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you players for playing, and thank you viewers for viewing. Thank you chatters for chatting and keeping me comfortable. Keeping me company. I have been Alex Fern. I am tired, so I'm going to go to bed, but I hope everyone here has a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Whatever the time it is for you. I hope it's a good one. Let's find someone to raid. I think Wilson's safe. All right, everyone, go watch Wilson. You're very welcome, Shin Chimax. Shin Chimax? Anyway, go away. It's over. I'm going to bed. Bye bye.